Alright, boardwalkers, 100 Birds Painting Challenge. We're on day 17, and we're going to do the Indian Robin. And I'm going to go in here and, got a dirty brush already. I'm going to go in here and wet down this bird, because this bird is mostly a dark color. And I want to get in a nice feathery color texture on the wings, except for this white patch, and on the chin everywhere. I'm going to try and go in with I've been using dry brush technique, and I'm going to try and do a wet brush technique today. We're using our Payne's Gray mix, which is our ultramarine and our burnt sienna still. I want to get this all in here on an edge, soft edge. And I want these tail feathers to be covered nicely. We're still dealing with this unusual spring heat wave. We are breaking records still with the 80-degree temps in the middle of April. All right, now do these fine lines for the legs. All right, I'm going to try and let that dry for the moment. And while that's drying, this bird is known for its really bright reddish orange underbellies, colors that you see only when its tail is up. And that on the males. So I'll try to get that in there. Now I'm trying to get a nice fine texture of feathers coming out if I can. There we are. Okay. And I need just a hair color on this beak. And let's see if we can add just a slightly thicker consistency in here. On part of this bird. Now, this wing patch is supposed to be white. That's the other prominent feature on the bird, is the white bar on the wing and the rufous reddish brown color on the tail underside of the bird. So let's see if we can get just a hair more darkness in here. With this bird. Now I'm going to go in with my ballpoint pen on this eye to define the eye ring. And that's going to fade out, which is what I figured it would do. This ink is not waterproof, so it kind of blends out a little bit, which is all right. And I'm going to go in here with a few extra little lines and streaks on this tail and make this a multimedia bird today. And I'm going to go around this wing, eye patch part, and just darken up where this wing is supposed to be. There we are. Come across the bottom here. I just want this to feather out a little bit. Now you can see this up here is dry, so it's not feathering out quite as much, and that's all right. Okay, now let me go in here with my brush and a little more of this Payne's Gray, and let's just blend this out some so we're not looking too crazy looking. Take my brush and soften this edges a little bit. There we are, see? And this will bring it back to looking a little better, but give me just enough definition here to make my bird the way I want to make him, not look so funky looking. All right, blend this out. Put in a little more color here. Bring this out here. And blend this in here with this wing. Just enough to soften those edges. Give us just enough texture on this bird. And that. Put these feathers back in here. There we are. And fix this beak just a hair more. Extend that beak out. And then we're just going to put in this eye. I'm just going to gray it up a hair. And just leave a little bit of that white. Put that back talon in. And then go in with some Payne's Gray and Burnt Sienna for our rustic brownish color for our rock that he's standing on. And we have our day 16 Indian robin. I hope you guys are enjoying this bird challenge of 100 birds. And I look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. Goodbye for now.